conditioning drills that'll keep you ready for the season.
The Midwest Ballers Show is sponsored by Milwaukee State of Mind Clothing and Apparel, Trusted Kicks, Athlete Performance, Advertise Ad Agency, and Milwaukee Public Schools.
Hello folks, welcome to the Midwest Baller Show. I'm Craig Harden and we are proud to announce we're taking our talents to television. But you can still expect those same great mixtapes and highlights from college, high school, and pros, and also some of the hottest kicks in the game. We're excited to shoot the show here at Athlete Performance located in Mequon, Wisconsin. Plus, part of this show will be shot downtown Milwaukee at Trusted Kicks. Now let's meet the state top 5 hoopers. Out of Kaukauna, Jordan McCabe. Guard, 6'4", Tyler Hero Whitnell. Lady in the middle, out of Kenosha St. Joe's, Sydney Cooks. Wing, Milwaukee Riverside, Terrence Lewis. And the big fella, 6'9", out of Racine Park, Noble Days. Now let's get to meet Noble Days.
Noble Days, Park High School, stretch 4, class of 2019, uncommitted.
Noble Days entered his freshman season at Racine Park not knowing what to expect, but now going into his sophomore year, he has a better understanding of what it means to be a top prospect.
All the different things that come with being a good basketball player, and after all the hard work paying off and a lot more work to go, a lot more work to put in just to see what where it can take me in life.
And imagine a 6'9" forward leading the fast break.
My coach been telling me this year that this year you're gonna have to take it off the rim more and facilitate and take it coast to coast, dunk on somebody. Like, you know how to dribble, you can dribble through the legs, you can dribble, hold yourself against guards. It's nothing new, so you can do that this year. And I've always been a fan of like the big guards, big lineups, big stuff like that. We are Trusted Kicks, and here's my top 5. Got the gum bottoms right here, gum bottom 11s. They nice, clean, best shoes out there. If you don't see anything good about these, you're wrong. These are nice. Like the dark blue for Park, repping 262. And we got the red October Yeezys right here. Can't find these anywhere else, man. These clean shoes, keep them clean, they're really nice. Just gotta keep them intact and they're really good. Then we got the alternate 4s right here. Nice white, red and white shoe, go with Butler Elite AAU team from 262. We got the all white with a little bit of red on them, keep them clean and nice, and you good to go right there. Then we got the gold medal 11s right here. See the icy bottoms? You gotta keep them like that. These are real nice. Gold with them, with the gold chain. Gotta rock it with that. But a really nice, clean shoe. Fresh shoe, just came out too. And then these shoes right here, Champagne Ace, I'll play in these. These are real nice, clean, custom shoe. Still rocking with the gold effect, but I'll play in these, show off a little bit. These are my top 5.
We're back here at Athlete Performance. Man, the 6'10" sophomore from Racine Park, Noble Days, is going to be a problem over the next 2 years. Now, this next athlete we're about to meet resides from Kaukauna High School, and he has been an internet sensation ever since he was a little kid. A lot of people are comparing him to NBA great Jason Williams, a.k.a. White Chocolate.
Kaukauna guard, Jordan McCabe, West Virginia commit. West Virginia was a no-brainer for me just because of a few real simple factors, and one was Coach Huggins himself. For a Hall of Fame guy to come in and show that much interest early, it was really hard to pass up. So in terms of his recruiting method there, for him to come in that early on me and in my recruiting process and instill all that trust in me, I decided that if he's going to show that loyalty, I'm going to show it right back. And I knew I belonged there. Be in the same breath as Jason Williams is something that I never really could have dreamed of. But yeah, he's had obviously a tremendous career all the way through, and the fact that he's from West Virginia, I started to get that even more when I go out on visits and stuff like that. People who may have known him or something, he went to Marshall at first before he went to Florida. And yeah, people would just be like, man, I see flashes of you and him, and side by side, when you really look at it, you guys are very similar. And that's a great feeling. Now, obviously, I feel there's more that I can add to my game. So I just continue doing that and trying to break in half what he had and what a guy like Nash had. And if I can put those two together, I think I have something real special. And now we're going to show you my top 5 sneakers. Now we're here at Trusted Kicks in Milwaukee. I'm going to go through my top 5 sneakers for you. Right here, these foams were actually the first foams I ever bought myself. Got me into the sneaker game. Nothing special, but they're my start. So now right here, you got the Supply 350 Yeezys. I took an L on trying to get these online, like I do with all the Yeezys, but they're still my favorite Adidas shoe. Right here, more 3-stripe. The Ultra Boost, really just a clean shoe. Something like after game, you know, you're rocking your skinny jeans or whatever you got on, and these are smooth. So right here, you got the Hair 7s. This is my latest purchase, actually. It's just obviously a really clean shoe. All the 7s really are one of my favorites out of all the retros. Something I would hoop in probably out of all of them, though, would be the low 11s. The 11s themselves are awesome. The gold moments are dope, but probably Breads if I had to choose. So these are a really nice, clean shoe. And those right there are my top 5.
Now, Jordan and his teammates know that there would be a huge target on their back after winning the state championship last year. Let's see if Jordan can get his team back to Madison. Now, this next guy we're about to chop it up with resides in Milwaukee, and he goes to the University of Milwaukee Riverside, and he's a 6'6" small forward with a smooth jump shot.
It's Lewis, Milwaukee Riverside, small forward, Iowa State commit. What I do, I got to take a lot of leadership responsibility as the captain and star player on my team as much, just to keep my players on track, what they're doing off the court, on the court, in the classes, stuff like that, making sure they get to class on time and practice, make sure they're not fooling around and stuff like that. So, I mean, I got like a heavy body on my shoulders, but I know I'm going to do all right. We was up the whole time, but we kept slipping off, come back on, slipping off, come back on. And they just won the whole game by 1 point. So we're going to make it this year, though. But, we got a lot of people coming out to this. We can't, take it slightly. So we got to keep working hard, pushing ourselves to the limit, and be ready for the competition. Now I'm about to show you my top 5 shoes. Here I Trusted Kicks, and these are my top 5 shoes. Right here, I rock these after my game, just to show a flavor of my style. These right here is my favorite because Michael Jordan used to wear them. It's like an old school style. So right here, Jordans. I rock every pair of Jordans after my game. Another pair of Jordans, I mean, they're more colorful and wild out, so. And last but not least, these LeBron 7s, the new edition. They're very light, so.
Every week here on the Midwest Baller Show, we'll ask Steve Becker, the owner of Athlete Performance, for advice on how to get the most out of your body in a segment we call Tips from Steve.
This is Steve Becker from Athlete Performance. I'm here to show you 3 quick conditioning drills that'll keep you ready for the season. First conditioning exercise we're going to do is 10 touches down and back. Logan, go. So you're going to time yourself every time you go down and back 10 times. The plan is to have a 1-to-1 work-rest ratio, meaning however long it takes you to get 10 touches, that's going to be your rest. You're going to do 5 sets of it. The next conditioning drill we're going to do is lane slides. You're going to put 15 seconds on the clock and you're going to see how many slides you can get in within that time. Logan's going to show us. Go. Make sure you keep track of your touches that you get in that 15 seconds. Again, we're working in that 1-to-1 work-rest ratio. 15 seconds on, 15 seconds break, and you're going to do 4 sets of it. The last conditioning exercise we're going to do is called tracing the lines. We're going to incorporate 3 different basketball movements: slides, sprints, and back pedals. Logan, start us off. Go. You're going to trace the lane, slide the free throw line, and you're closing out on the baseline. With the back pedal, you're shuffling the free throw line and finishing at top. Again, we're working a 1-to-1 work-rest ratio, so you're going to time it, and however long it takes you, you're going to get that rest. Again, we have 10 sets of that. And that's week's tips from Steve.
She is hands down the best high school girls basketball player in the state of Wisconsin, and she will for surely be a McDonald's All-America coming this spring. Let me introduce you to the 6'4" small forward out of Kenosha St. Joe's.
He cooks Kenosha St. Joe's, small forward, undecided. It was very, very stressful that very last game. We had wonderful girls on our team. Our starting five, we actually have all played together since about kindergarten, and we ended up all at the same high school with the same first traveling coach that I ever had. So the chemistry was definitely there. Just an off game for some of the girls, and that's what we needed. We needed more help for that game. I know it was halftime and I had 19 points and I was looking like, where are the girls, what are they doing? But at the end of the day, state was our goal and we got there. So this year, just looking for that again and keeping our heads up, definitely kept our heads up after that because we accomplished so much that people thought we couldn't do. So, McDonald's, the Jordan Classic, all goals, all been goals since about 6th grade. My coach actually in Milwaukee, when he first, it was my first big time AAU program, and he pretty much said from the start, you know, you're going to be a McDonald's All-American. I just need you to do this, and be mentally prepared, and it'll all fall into your place. And so far, he's been right. So I'm just hoping, you know, by the end of this senior year, I get that and, you know, represent Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now we're at Trusted Kicks, and these are my top 5 shoes. These Yeezys, I enjoy them. They're very soft, and you can see that they're pretty comfortable. I like these because the height on it, even though I'm already 6'4", I like the color on these ones. The gold really stands out. And these 2 shoes I usually would hoop in, these Kobe's. I like colorful colors that pop out, and the KDs are very comfortable. So, my top 5.
We look forward to keeping up with Sydney throughout the season. Now, every week on the Midwest Ballers Show, we're going to highlight a sneakerhead in a segment we call Zed's Starting 5 Shoes, powered by Trusted Kicks.
Hey, what's up? This is Zed from Midwest Ballers, and you're tuned in to Starting 5 Sneakers, powered by Trusted Kicks. All right, number 5. Jordan Retro 6s Carmine, a must-have. Camped out for these when I was a kid. These dropped again, and I had to have them. Just something to swag in. Next, another set of retros, Jordans, Sport Blue 3s. Blue's my favorite color. Was a good find for me. Really like them, so just something I can wear with jeans, joggers, hooping. 3, the Adidas 1 Kobe version. These are the Grammy seasons. For these, swag up in these. These right here, rare. I don't see too many people with them. I'm a fan of Adidas, so I had to have these. 2, Kyrie, championship versions made on Nike ID by me. Just something, like I said, significant for the playoff run. You know, got everything done, got my name in the inside. Just figured it was something to salute the Cavs on the win. And the number ones for me are the Question Mids, Iversons, classic, just something big. Shout out to AI on a Hall of Fame bid, but just something that, you know, I try to do something rare, something different, hard find, loving it. So you have it right here, Zed Starting 5. These are shoes that I rock right now. Thanks for watching.
And thank you, Zed, for sharing with us your starting 5 shoes. Now, if you, the fan, want to submit your shoes, make sure you email us at MidwestBallersStarting5@gmail.com. And the show keeps moving on. We're down to our last player to profile, and this kid has been the truth ever since he stepped onto the high school scene. I'm talking about the 6'4" combo guard from Whitnall.
Tyler Hero, 6'5" guard from Whitnall, Wisconsin commit. We didn't like how it ended, losing by 3. Obviously wasn't, like I said, wasn't how we ended. We weren't expected to get there, but we got there. Me and my boy Kevion sort of just, got our team there, and the rest of the guys did a little bit of help with us. And then obviously, losing isn't what we wanted, and walking off the court, we just knew we wanted to come back, obviously, this year and show people that we belong there.
Being a junior, you can be.
They've been to the Final Four, national championship. Last year they should have been Elite 8, and they took a tough loss to Notre Dame. I think that played a big role because you might not think of Wisconsin as the Kentuckys or the Dukes, but I think what they've done in the past years and the same coaching staff they've had besides Coach Ryan, I think with the talent that we have coming in, we can do the same thing that the Dukes. We're here at Trusted Kicks in downtown Milwaukee. Let's take a look at my top 5 shoes. For the first ones, the Yeezys that just came out a couple weeks ago. I really like these just because you can really wear them with anything. Obviously, all Yeezys look good. Yeah, I took an L on them to get these, but I like these. My second one's the Ultra Boost. Really comfortable. You can wear them with really anything. I'd probably rock these with my skinny jeans and a pullover shirt or anything like that. These right here, the MMDs. They're Whitnall colors, so I'll probably rock these with my jumpsuit before and after games. Fourth, it's probably my favorite Jordans right here. You can really rock these with anything too. All black outfit, all white, anything. And then these right here, the Kyrie All-Stars, these weren't released, but these are probably what I would rock. If I had the chance to rock these in the season, I'd probably rock these a few games. They go good with Whitnall, and I really like these. Those are my top 5 kicks.
Now that Tyler Hero has signed to go to the University of Wisconsin, he can shift all of his efforts of getting his team back to Madison. Now let's check in with the college roundup. A new era has started for Milwaukee men's basketball team with a new head coach, and Coach Jordan talks about making the adjustment to his new role and being in a new city.
Been a lot in the last 7 months now, since April 7th. And, Milwaukee's been very welcoming. The city, the community, obviously the university.
As Coach Jordan gets to know the city, he is also getting familiar with being a head coach.
Trying to being more of a planner, I guess, than an executor is a different seat to be in. Everybody's looking at coach now to see what's next.
And with the Panthers picked to finish dead last in the regular season, Coach Jordan says preseason picks and predictions is something he doesn't keep a track of.
I haven't watched a lot of TV or paid attention to much programming or any of the ratings or rankings. It's been about these guys and how do we give them the best opportunity to compete. And so we've you hear it briefly, and you embrace it and say, okay, well, let's just get better and try to prove that, we can do our best, and I think our best will be pretty good.
It will be interesting to see how the Panthers mix it up this season. And speaking of mixtape, if it wasn't for a JB mixtape here at Midwest Ballers, you wouldn't have this show. So let's take a look at JB mixtapes, sponsored by Milwaukee State of Mind. families, for sharing this special day with us, and you, the fans, for allowing us and following us on Facebook and social media. Until next week, holla back.